Master,
师傅，
after everything that's happened, there's no other way. I don't expect you to forgive me, Songque.
宋缺，你不必原谅为师。
This is neither destiny
此非天
nor
命，
justice.
亦无大义，生杀予夺，
I spare and kill
皆
out of
是
my
为师的
selfish
一己
desire.
私欲。
Stop!
白姬先生，
Mr. 白姬, what are you doing? You,
你们
白姬先生，
Mr. 白
请你
姬,
停手吧。
please stop this.
没错，
We already
我们已
know
经
that
知
the
道了，
so-called
所谓的仪
ceremony
式
was
根本就
never
不可
going to
行。
work.
诸位，
I assume there's a
看来你们对此事
misunderstanding.
怀有不少误解。
生杀予夺
I，spare and
皆
kill out
是
of
为
my
师的一
selfish
己私欲。
desire. What's
这有什么
there
好误
to
解？
misunderstand? Really, you girls,
你们
在下所说的误
this
解，
isn't what I meant.
并不是说
I
在下要杀
wasn't
徒儿这
implying
件事
that
是个
I
误
didn't
会。
intend to kill my disciple. It is true that I planned to kill the shrew of
在下
deception.
确实准备杀死欺瞒之术，
You,
只是
but you are mistaken about the
仪
feasibility
式不
of
可
the
行这种
ceremony.
说法，倒确确实实是诸位误解了。
What do you mean?
究竟是什么意思？
永久
A
消除
ceremony
隐
that will
在，
eliminate
让
the
狼丘
shadow
和偶像从
calamities
此
once
摆
and
脱
for
亲
all,
人的仪式，
ridding Langqiu and Oxia of
涕
the
泪之意
contamination forever.
的确
The
存
rite
在。
of tears does
只不过
exist, but
杀死
killing my
在下的徒儿
disciple
宋缺，
Songque is the cornerstone of the rite of
便
tears.
是这一类之意的实质。
什么？
What? So I wasn't able to keep it from you after all.
没想到最后还是没能瞒住你们。明明都已经
We've already said our
这
goodbyes,
时的高过
and it
你。
was so formal.
苏雪，难道
You
你早就知道
have you known all
白姬
along
先
that
生
Miss Baiji was planning to? Of course.
那当然啦，你们都误会师傅了。
You're mistaken about his intention.
仪式是
The
真的，
ceremony is real,
能消除
and it
隐在
can
也是
truly
真的。
eliminate the shadow
师傅
calamities.
从来都没有骗
Master
你
has
们，
never lied to you.
自始至
The
终
only person that has been
欺瞒各位
deceiving
的
you is me.
只有咱自己。
The ceremony, so the rite of
所以来这
tears
里
will
跟大家
cost you your
就
life?
是你的生命。
After a rare moment of silence, the girl, clad in her magnificent attire, nodded ever so slightly.
嗯，其实
Actually, I've known it all
100
along.
年前
For 100 years,
咱就已经知
I've
道
known.
了。怎么会？
How? This is
这也太荒
absurd.
谬了！
除此之外，
There is no
别
other
无他
way.
法。自隐
For
在
over
出现
100 years,
这100余
since
年
the
来，
shadow calamities first emerged,
悉数
the
殚
seven
精竭
shoes
虑，
have been
各尽其
tirelessly
能，
endeavoring to subdue the
然而却始终
disasters.
无法消
The
灭此，
efforts were in vain,
甚至
and the situation
时至
has
今日，
been worsened.
灾厄更甚，
Calamities have
乃至再
escalated
度
to
不
such
求
an
无下
extent。today that Oxia is once again engulfed
如
in
果再不
chaos.
决断，
If I don't make a decision now, all our sacrifices will be
我
for
们等曾
nothing.
经牺牲的一切，都将付之东流。
所以
Is that
你就让
why
我
you're
牺牲了
adding
你助手，
Songque to the
再加一名
sacrifices,
为松雀的
as
筹
if
码。
she were another chip
即
in
使
your
你已经将
wager,
4名树的生命
even
消耗
when
殆
you've
尽，
already sacrificed 4 of
克
the
拉丽小
shoes?
姐所言，
I
在下
don't
不
know
甚
what
明
you're talking about, Miss Corelli. However, the current situation is far more urgent than you imagine.
或许远超各位所想。此非博弈，
This is not a wager. This is the only move left in the game where we've got our backs against the
今
wall.
生的一桩活棋。
糟了，
Shoot, is she going to overload the Ashering's power?
别猛
Don't do anything reckless, Mr. Baiji. You. It happened in an instant. While everyone had sensed that something unexpected was about to happen, an irreversible turn of event that would alter the future forever, no one could have guessed that it would be like this. But, Master! What are you doing? Perception! The artifact that acted on behalf of gadgets appeared out of nowhere. The shadow blade that floated around Baiji and ran him through was clearly her doing. Why so surprised? I was just fulfilling my duty to you, helping you achieve your goal. In order to save Songque, this is the only way. It's a fair exchange. I have once again given you precisely what you desire. Don't you agree? You... I see. In the end, I'm just a mortal cursed by my gift.
我的确只是个被天平诅咒的凡人吗？而且他
Master, you... This must be a clone of yours. Surely you won't just... Wake up, Master! This is a bad joke! I'm sorry to tell you this, but Baiji isn't using his authority as falsehood now. From what I've observed, it could simply be another one of his desperate delusions. The Rite of Tears required a shrew to infuse all the shadows into Songque's body. It seems like a complex process that will consume a significant amount of energy from the shrew. That's not something a clone could handle. And that actually gave me, as a tool, the chance to harm the very best among shrews. Master, I'm here. Sorry. I couldn't. Master! Master! Perception, you. You killed Baiji. Why did you do that? I don't see what's so difficult to understand. If I hadn't intervened, Songque would have died instantly. If Baiji had managed to regain his strength, none of you would have stood a chance against him. Besides, how many times have I told you, I am only a tool? So within reasonable limit, I will fulfill your quest to the letter. I must have said this before. You must be careful when you give orders to me. Why do I feel you're proud of your methods, which defies any definition of common sense? It has nothing to do with pride. I'm just a tool. As far as a tool is concerned, a higher level of precision is desirable. I help you achieve your goal, but now you're criticizing my methods. You're even starting to believe that I have human emotions. Don't you find that absurd? Like I said, I always achieve my goals with the most rational and efficient manner. Unlike humans like Baiji, I have the patience to wait for hundreds, even thousands of years for the perfect opportunity. I suppose you're not waiting for Oxia to drift away in the sea of data. You're right, that was only an additional suggestion. Perception. Is it also true that 5 of the 7 shoots have already died? You seem to care more about others than yourself. Anyway, 6 of them are dead now. Shouldn't it be 5 and 4/5? Anything else you want to dig into? Absolutely. Infusing the power of shadows into the nails. Is that what you meant by nourishment earlier? Exactly. After achieving such a grand feat, even a shrew would get exhausted. 5 and 4/5 of the 7 shrews have fallen into a deep slumber. 4/5? Songque counts as 1 and I count as 1/5, so naturally there's 5 and 4/5 left. Perception. You used to call yourself 1/5 of a Gita, an incomplete shrew. Then why did you exclude yourself from the 7 shrews after we confirmed the Gita staff? Everyone apart from yourself regarded you as a substitute for the shrew of gadgets. I see. I suppose I didn't know enough about the human psyche. Unfortunately, you're only half correct. After all, I was never one of the shrews. Who are you exactly? Let's not rush. Despite being the current supreme power in Langqiu, instant fulfillment eludes me. Still, it couldn't be part of our transaction. You will find out soon enough. Perception, stop! When did this place become surrounded by shadows? I knew it. There's something shady about her. Let's get rid of these monsters first. There. Shoot! It's disappeared again. Where's Curly? Curly! Jeez, it never ends. Helia, Entropy, stay close to me. Where did you go? Perception. Don't you run away. Give everyone back to me. Haven't you found out? You can never beat the world. I can't lose yet. Wake up, Senna. Curly, we... Eh? Curly? Relax, we're all here. Yeah, we're all okay. Entropy, what's going on? Looks like you've calmed down. Good. Then there won't be any further need for that little game of hide and seek. Perception. Since when could you manipulate shadows like that? That skill didn't seem like one within the authority of a shrew. What are
容
you?
我纠正一下，
Allow me to make some
我并
corrections.
没有在
I
操纵
wasn't
你，
manipulating the shadows,
也没有
nor
运
did
用
I
任何
cast
手
any
段。
skill.
刚刚的不是你搞
So
的，
it wasn't your doing?
你没有
You're
理解
not
我的意
following.
思。
I didn't make these shadows
我不是
attack
在驱
you.
使这些影子去
Rather,
袭击你，只不过我
I am the shadows
就是
themselves.
影子本身。所谓窃
Sketches
用，
were mere my
不
way
过
of
是我出于
complying
利
with
益
Vegeta's
考量，
plan after
配合
weighing the
了阿基塔的
benefits.
计划而已。笼罩
The
于
shadows
世界
surrounding the
炮的
bubble
阴暗
universe, the source of fear and
和支配
domination,
的原
and the calamities the
以及
venerable seven shoes wish to
预
eliminate in the
演其
end.
数想要最终浮除的灾厄。我
I am the shadow of 狼
即
丘,
是狼
the
丘之
source
子，
of fear gathering, and the foundation of this world.
即是危急的根源。我即是世界的基础。
Just as Gadget anticipated, everyone was struck with astonishment that they blanked out for a moment. After they had finally finished processing the information, fragments of the past, detail that had been overlooked, returned to their mind. It's
虽
simple
然
in
原理非
theory.
常简单，
In that
但
space
在
you
诸
are
位争
fought
取到的
for
空隙
at your
以
weakest
最为虚弱
moment.
的那一刻，
I sever the connection between you and the pool of shadows.
现在你已经不可能从
Now
外
you
界
can no
调用
longer
任
use
何与
any
影子
shadow
有关的
power
力
from the
量。
outside. Were you doing this the whole
在一开始的
time?
时候没见
No
到
wonder
你，
you have been
你一直
missing
在做
since
这
the
个吗？
beginning.
这
Not
倒不
really.
是。
Leaving
事
the
实
pool of
上，离
shadows
开影
isn't as
坛并没
easy
有
as
各
you
位想象的
think.
那么简单。在
After
试着
trying to
满
meet
足
your
各位的要
demands,
求后，
due to
由于超乎
consuming
想
an
象的损
unimaginable
耗，
amount of
我自己
power,
的意
my
志
will
反
ended
倒
up
被困在
trapped
了那
there.
里。多尼克，
Donique, so
那时候
you.
你，哦，
It appears to be
看来
finally
意识
clicking
到
for
了你。
you.
当
What that
时
dog did
那条
was
狗的
indeed
行为
beyond
确
my
实出乎我的意料，
anticipation. Its loyalty took
谁
me by
能想到
surprise.
它居然真的是一条猪犬。
Had I
如果
stood
任由它把
by
入影
while
坛
it manipulated the
世
pool of
界往两个
shadows,
朝着不
things
可
would
预
have
料的方
developed
向发
in
展，
an unpredictable
虽然仅凭
direction.
它的力量，
Still, it
再
didn't
如
have
何
enough
孤注一
strength to
掷，
destroy the marks
也
left
无
by
法
its
将它主
master,
人留下的
no
痕
matter
迹
how
彻
hard
底
it
消灭。
tried.
我那时的
What I
话
did back then
也只不
merely
过是在
helped
让它
it
认
see
清
the
现实。
reality. So
所
you
以
stood by at the
你一开
beginning
始作弊
and
上
helped
官，
us at the
之后
opportune
基于自身的
moment
利
for
益，
your own gain.
在自认为合适的时刻出手帮了我们。
That's
没
correct.
错，
In fact, each
事
time
实
I
上
helped
我
you,
每次
it
出
was
手
for the
帮助
same
你，
reason.
都具有同样的性质。等
Equal
价交
exchange,
换，
quid pro
互不
quo.
亏欠。
That's the fairest rule in the
作为
world,
世界的法
and the
则，
same applies
没有
to
比这
fear
更合
gathering.
理的了。危急也是如此。
Moreover,
更何况
and I think you'll
我想
agree
各位
with
也必须
me,
承认，
in every transaction
在
we
每一
made,
场等价
I
交
always
换中，
managed to
我
preserve the
确实
more
都为各
valuable
位
things
保
for
留
you.
更有价值的事物。
What? From your point of view,
站在你
Daisy
的立
might
场
have
上，
threatened your
白姬确
existence,
实威胁到了
but
你的
what was
存
your
在，
reason for murdering the
但
other
我为什
5
么还要杀
trees?
死其他五位数？
Yeah,
对啊，
Sahapam,
色拉佩姆、
Selima,
萨姆
Lantern,
和都
and
他们，
even Ajita.
甚至还有阿
If
基
Mr.
塔。
Baiji had been
如
with
果白姬先
Songque the
生
whole
刚刚一
time,
直和松雀待在一起，我
I
不是
believe
说
I
过
told you this before.
我有一
I
套
have
早就
long
已经
had
制
a
定好的
meticulously
非
designed
常
funeral
详尽
arrangement
的
in order
葬礼流程，
for
为
every
每
one of
一
you.
个人。
You.
一直
You've
都在
been
欺
lying
骗
to
我们
us all
决
along.
议，
Perception.
绝。松雀，
The girl, who had seemed oblivious of everything happening around her, as if her soul had left her body, finally let go of her master's lifeless husk and spoke up. I wouldn't call it lying. Life and death are common happenings in this world. I don't think there's anything outrageous about making plans in advance. Were you truly willing to die just now? I get it now. You haven't realized this yet. In this vast land of Langqiu, only you and I are truly fated for each other. With 6 of the 7 shoes gone, Baiji's strange constraints on us are finally removed. The last 100 years of waiting has finally proven worth the ordeal. I'm free. You are free. Hey, don't you run away. Run away? It appears you're mistaken. Even if I were to tell you that I'm not the one who should be thinking about running away, I doubt it'll be of any help, especially in the current situation. What's going on? Is this an earthquake? No, this power, it seems to come from above. If this keeps going, the whole world will fall apart. Don't say that. Our story has just begun. Come, amorphous face. It's time for the beings in Langqiu to pay their debts. For their fear gathering. Light shall extinguish, and only the shadow shall remain. Like a full moon brimming with light, or the tide rising on the immense ocean, the spherical shadow overlooking Langqiu has swelled to an incredible size. And the shadows lurking in Langqiu continue to rise from all corners of the city and gather here, like a swarm of bees summoned by their hive. Until the tipping point was reached. The long dream has finally reached its end. Is everyone alive? Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, I guess. Hey Entropy, are you alright? You suddenly fell and then got up right away, rambling nonsense. Did you eat something wrong? What on earth? It's natural that you're confused. Who is it? Mr. Baiji? As much as I'd like to answer your question right away, we're racing against the clock. So, I must ask you to tell me first, in the dream you just had, who was it that killed me? A paradox. A real paradox. A real paradox indeed. The effect was revealed without even knowing the cause. Without knowing order, Chaos had already engulfed the world. Without knowing the light of dawn, the soul had already donned the morning robe of shadows. No one knows how they originated. Perhaps the shadows themselves don't even know. A century ago, Amber Street. That sound, where did it come from? Oh, it's me. I'm making that sound. How strange. Why am I making a sound? At that thought, the living thing in the eerie shadow cast a glance at the other things around it, observing them closely for a while. Only I can make a sound. That's not precise. Only I can make the sound of humans. Human. Oh, yes. Living things lurk silently in the shadows, as if waiting for some order. Sad. Breathing has ceased. Let's quickly go over the situation here. I don't know where I came from, but I must have been shaped in the shadows and granted a body that can move. Not only that, I can also speak the human language. This ability seems fairly unique among the shadows, although it doesn't make me superior. After all, according to the rules here, humans are only a link in the food chain. Was I born from the fear these people experience upon facing their death? Was that what gave me the gift of speaking their tongue? That can't be right. It's not much different from the birth of other shadows. Whatever, after all, the why isn't so important. Whatever the case, the fact now is I have a body, and I should do something with it. The least I can do is to learn how to use my facilities.
若颠木之有由孽，天其有我命于兹心意。唉，学历史好枯燥。总觉得不太好。